But if there's an alternative drug, then morphine shouldn't be used, I guess.
Why?
Because it's like a painkiller, so people might get addicted to it. So instead of a medicine, it becomes a drug.
I think if I'm not mistaken, morphine has got its side effects, right? It sort of damages your brain cells, right?
I think the body will be able to manage the pain if you give it some time. Sometimes, to take the easier way out, everybody takes painkillers, but actually it might not be necessary.
These are common misconceptions people have about morphine. Because of it, Singapore patients and doctors are reluctant to use morphine as a painkiller, even though it is commonly used in many other countries.
I once gave up living. I actually told myself and my wife, excuse me, I don't have a quality of life. What is the use of living? But today, I said the other way. I want to go on living with medication, with the doctor's help. I'm okay.
For Bernard Ng, morphine was a lifesaver. Bernard used to be a police officer. He was diagnosed with nose cancer in 2003 and has gone through surgery and radiotherapy to fight the illness.
When I wake up, I feel very uncomfortable. I have pain all over my body. Once the pain comes, you are not able to think. Your mind is just doesn't function because the pain actually control you. I only see my doctor once a month. And then when I see my doctor, he is only interested to see whether my cancer, if there's a relapse or not. So when I told him about the pain and all that, he told me that it's part of the, it's a process.
To fight the misconception people have of morphine, the Lien Foundation has launched the campaign Stop the Pain. Volunteers raised awareness by distributing syringe pens in the streets. The philanthropic organization also funded part of a documentary called Life Before Death that was filmed in 11 countries and portrayed cancer, HIV, and other patients with chronic pain. World Health Organization estimates that each year tens of millions of people suffer untreated moderate to severe pain.
It's not only suffering. It is much more than that. It changes the person. The family will have to watch people like that being converted from a normal human being, a loving relative, to something almost like an animal, always self-centered, not bothered about the suffering that goes on among the family even, not worrying about the children even because every moment of their life is concentrated on the pain.
Mr. Hendra Gunawan's daughter Jessica was diagnosed with brain cancer. The Indonesian junior pastor remembers how she reacted to pain.
Did you see that her character changed over the years when she was getting more sick?
Yeah, she's maybe a sad on the loneliness sometimes that one. She even sometimes anger to the people around her sometimes.
Mr. Hendra Gunawan has since moved his family from Indonesia to Singapore, where Jessica can get better pain relief and medical care. The treatment has allowed Jessica to enjoy activities she could not have dreamed of before. Bernard's life changed too when his doctor finally agreed to prescribe him morphine 2 years ago.
Pain slowly dissipated, alright, and then I'm able to think clearly, to do my normal thing like water my plant, do some home repair and things like that. Palliative care has transformed me from a depressed, extremely depressed, even suicidal person to what I am today, forward-looking.
Life Before Death.
To watch the film, visit www.lifebeforedeath.com. In the next clip, we look at why the use of morphine is much lower in Singapore compared to many other countries.